Soap sounds like it would be expensive in this world.
Mm, not really, surprisingly.
What, made out of animal fats and some sort of
Yeah.
acid or something?
Well, I mean,
That's
like plain soap, but
sometimes.
like this guy smelled like fancy soap. So I was wondering, like,
He also had all his romance novels. He
fancy
clearly is like a Casanova.
well, he had unique smells of soaps, which would imply that it wasn't just your plain old like anti-stank
Sorry.
soap.
Is
I
it
had
maybe
read-
just rare for people to clean themselves?
Well, when you're out,
Yeah, that's what I'm
camping
saying.
with several weeks on end, it is. So
Yeah. So this dude was just kind of a germaphobe who liked to smut.
And to crack open a cold one apparently because all of his buddies were undead.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
He's a necrophiliac.
Wait a minute. No. God dang it. God dang it, where is he?
We officially went there. It happened.
We
Canon.
had no proof that he was.
there was only one tent, then that overhang thing.
See, he piled them all in there.
Oh, well,
Just
yeah,
went
I know
to
they
the
were
next.
probably dead, but we don't know anything about his extracurriculars.
No. Using his forensic smell, he could detect
Yeah.
traces.
Oh my. Moving on. Anything else of importance in these notes?
How hard is it for a magic user to raise 3 undead thralls? Like, could he have done this, or would it have required like Lord Autor to
What
do
he
it?
displayed? No.
Yeah. So probably Lord Autor raised them and then put them like under his control, or somebody did. We can't know for sure, but it seems likely that it wouldn't have been him that raised them.
Anyone that can shadow step 3 times is of some fairly decent power.
So then he might have been able to have 3 thralls.
Maybe.
3 thralls.
I won't say that my character would know that fully.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm metagaming because Ezra wouldn't have known either. He's a sword guy.
I mean,
I'm still thinking in Beavis's footsteps.
I'll say as
Certain
far as
things can always
role
happen.
playing, my character would probably have run into evil people like this, but to fully understand their power and magics, I don't think I would know that.
Yeah.
Because literally, my character hunts down evil, roots it out, and slays it. Like, that's what I do.
But you're not one of those knowledge is power types where you know everything about them.
No, I let fate guide me.
So we want to gather up all this shit and the rest of the pornos just in case they have some clues, and head back to the city.
Sure. I still got his head.
And there's nothing else. Oh wait, is there nothing else in the campsite? Like, there's not even like any more, not like a chest of stuff or anything like that.
In
No, I'm
Skyrim,
traveling
I kill a
fairly
camp
light.
of bandits. There's a loot chest.
I just
No, it is a very small, like 12-inch box tucked away in the back of the tent.
It's
Does it-
already opened or is it
And
sealed?
light the box on fire.
no.
Well, it catches very quickly.
Well, yeah, Zach asked, so it's his box, right?
Yeah. I think Zach would find it.
I pocket the box.
Are you trying to open it first, or you just slip it away?
I'm pocketing the box. I didn't find anything.
Damn. Try to see it. Because I have a stupidly high perception.
Would that be like the? Can we like decide he's doing something sneaky? We roll, or would that have to be passive perception?
If you think you have an honest shot of being in a location where you can see what he's doing, but if everybody's spread out searching the camp, he has a fairly good shot of pocketing it while no one is looking.
Yeah, I wouldn't be following him around. I wasn't trying to.
Well,
catch him.
you were doing the reading of the papers and stuff.
Yeah, I would not be involved. I just
he
didn't know.
I specifically
Yeah.
didn't do anything else, so I was like, maybe I would have seen it.
Unless
So
everybody
you-
else.
oh, okay, so like in this
Crammed up in
scene,
the
we can
tent.
each do one thing. Okay.
And I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I'm not trying
Um,
to catch him anyway.
So, Cloric, on the way back, I want to shoot up.
Okay. Are
Just a
you
small
hiding it from them?
Nope,
What?
I have nothing to
Told
hide.
you're just gonna.
Do it well.
yeah.
We've been traveling with you for a while.
I'm
so
gonna
you know what you're doing.
I'm gonna wave my hand over the seaweed, and it's gonna slowly separate. Like I'm like kind of like pushing it like water, like moving the seaweed apart. And I'll do like classic heroin, and then hook one of these barbs in and squeeze it and shoot up. It's only a small dose though. It's just to get like a light high, not like to like trip balls like I probably would do like when I'm like safe in the city.
Isro would not want to travel with somebody who was maybe a security concern, so he would have asked you about this before. So what is this? What did you tell Isro when he asked you what the fuck you were doing?
I would probably explain that it's essentially like smoking. I'm gonna put this out of world terms because I have no way to really understand how I put it in world terms. It's like smoking weed.
So you essentially just smoked like a bowl. So you're kind of fucked up, but like you're still functional.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'd probably say like as far as like maybe perception checks, I could say Chloric could easily give me disadvantage, but
you're not
like
gonna
it's
jump off
going
a
to.
cliff thinking you can fly.
Yeah, it's nothing like that. If I got super high,
I
maybe.
was thinking of bath salts for a second, and he might eat someone's face.
Like literally,
Because I
you
literally
might turn
could.
into a wolf.
No
Wow.
wolf and eat someone's face.
Isro is disapproving.
Yeah, I'm
Is it a
very
class
not
or
happy
wolf?
about this.
What does your wolf look like?
You told me that the animals of this world have like insectoid kind of features, right?
There's a lot of weirdness, but what does yours look like?
Is it like majestic and powerful, or like mangy and like?
I want to say that it looks like the wolves prior to the destruction of the world, because the goddess that I worship comes from the age prior to that destruction, and since I get my divine magics from her, she harkens back to that age. So I probably look super fucking weird to everyone else because I look normal.
Get a lot of what the hell is that?
Yeah.
Unmodified animals, or
Right.
well, they wouldn't even be recognized as unmodified. They'd be a weird.
Yeah, I would look like a mutant wolf even though I'm normal.
Yeah.
Flippin' weirdo.
But like damaged mangy wolf, or like lustrous, like powerful.
That image looks weird. I remember that.
A little bit mangy, like very thin and wiry. I don't have like the winter coat type thing.
It's not a big like corded muscle, powerful.
Well, I'm definitely. I mean, I'm a giant wolf, so
Yeah.
like to be fair, I am corded, I am powerful, but my fur is maybe patchy. It's not silky in any way. It's very wiry, like German Shepherd wiry. So I think that at least this form, one of my forms, I specifically correct. I want the Mastiff to look like current day because it's specifically my city camouflage form. But all the rest, I figure, are going to be old school.
Right. All right. So you're going back to the city now, or
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm in my
Sure, let's do that.
with a nice buzz.
okay. All right. Well, let's see. Let's move back over to the outer gates.
Yeah, and I don't offer any of you guys any of my drugs because I know it would kill you.
And none of us are interested anyway.
It's fine.
Fucking junkie.
That's fine.
All right. At the
Literally,
gates,
my flaw is I have an addiction.
That sounds like my character.
at the gates, you do a normal check-in, giving your explanation of why you've been away and flashing your clearance passes, basically.
You don't need to see my identification.
And
What does our identifications look like? Is it like our guild hall signets, or like what? How do we discern ourselves as hunters in this world?
yeah, jewelry is pretty important. So it would be it'd probably be a wide armband with a very specific insignia on it.
So like a leather imprint on like a bracer.
Yeah, representing your specific hall, and then it breaks down further from there to your specific group. But that's regardless.
Can we say that mine also stems from like there's some symbol of like the church in it? Like maybe like I rent myself out from the church to the guild halls, or
That would be separate. It's facial piercings that denotate your social standing. So
Okay.
that would be
so here's my weird thing. I have in my character notes, and this is totally up to you. I specifically have that I have a nose piercing that runs 3 silvery chains to my ear piercing. Would that be a denotation to my god and my status within the church? Or can we make it my denotation of my status to the gods of the church?
We'll run with it. Yeah.
Cool.
So that's.
Can that be
okay,
my
yeah.
signifier? Maybe I don't belong specifically to the guild halls, but
No,
I mean,
we'll make that as.
loop it in how you want. But like, I want there to be something that discerns me as clergy in
Right.
some fashion in this world.
Um,
Well, Kiro is clergy too.
Yeah, which is fine. But she belongs to a different god than I do.
Right.
so before we get to the gate, can I actually cast the, was it Thaumaturgy to change my eyes to a deep blue?
Okay. I mean, sure. Yeah, it happens. The guards don't suspect a thing.
They better not.
Unless
Alright.
you knew one personally.
They better not.
Okay. Alright. Well, what do you do now? You're inside.
Hey, we're inside.
Go to the hall. Check in. Split up and do your own things.
Go swipe my time card. No,
I'm going to go to a secluded place where I can worship my goddess, and then I'm going to start looking into this Lord Otter.
I'm gonna go sell this great sword that I looted. Actually, I'm gonna go somewhere quiet to open the box to figure out what's in it, and then go sell things depending on what's in the box.
Everybody else.
I want cleric specifically. I want to try to find, and you can tell me what you want me to roll, but I specifically want to try to find a shadier part of the city where I could possibly enlist hired help to investigate or gain knowledge of both this guy and the guy that we slew that had his little undead minions.
Okay.
And basically what I'm kind of invoking or trying to push is that I have an ideal called I have a dark calling that puts me above the law.
Uh-huh.
And basically after speaking to my goddess and basically understanding that using the undead is against the strings of fate, that I've now made it my mission to hunt down anyone and everyone involved and basically do an inquisition to find this Lord Otter and to get answers from him. And I will do everything it takes.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Fate goes beyond the law.
Alright. What about everybody else? What are y'all doing?
The only interest I have is rest, training, and maybe figuring out who was responsible for setting those bandits that almost killed us. I am very boring, so I want to figure out who Lord Autor is. If I can help Riva, or what's your character's name?
Ravati.
If I can help Ravati, I will. Otherwise, I would maybe use some of my own contacts to try and see if I know anything about him.
Jay, Kiro?
Yeah, I'd be helping Ravati too, if possible.
I think I'm just along for the ride, really. My situation is just really of kind of a going on a journey or whatever, spiritual journey and exploring and whatnot. And I ran into these jerkwads, and now I have to deal with addictions and stuff.
Well,
and head severing and.
My position is if somebody tries to get you killed, it's a bad business to let them go.
Right.
All right.
And I'm along for the ride.
Yeah.
Kind of seeing like other people's motivations and stuff.
Right. Okay. So we'll deal with Zach first.
Hey.
So you're splitting off from the group, and you're gonna check out your prize.
Yep. What is my prize?
Okay. Your prize is a small amount of coins, a respectable amount. It seems he's waylaid a few other people on the trail.
Okay.
And a couple of some blank sheets of paper, some writing utensils and whatnot, and unsent letter.
Is it sealed?
No. That's crumpled up.
It's crumpled up, like he